Happy Father's Day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. Gord, you're hurting hippie. Yes, it's Father's Day. Today, we celebrate dads and those mums that need to be dads because my kids celebrate me on Mother's Day. So I celebrate any one of you that needs to be a dad. Happy Father's Day. Cheers. Now, I'm not celebrating dads because I'm a dad. And maybe I am. I'm celebrating them because of their importance in our culture, in our futures. Not more important than mothers. There isn't a hierarchy. People years and years ago used to think the dad was the head of the household, and he wasn't. I grew up back then. Dad was bossy. Dad got his way a lot, but only because Mom let him. Friends, a dad is just a partner in the raising of the children, and if the children are good, the father did well, and so did the mother, and we all do our best in circumstances, oh my goodness, like we have now. So if you're struggling, if you're having difficulty, if sometimes you question your own parenting, look at yourself. Do you do it from the heart? And if you do, happy Father's Day. Friends, I have a couple of things to celebrate, but first, let's put a little movie up of what Father's Day means in my family. I have a huge brood. I hope you liked that little montage put on by Google, and I don't like it. Somehow missed pictures of one of my daughters, but it does the ticket. It celebrates the fatherhood. It celebrates the understanding of love and what family means. Yes, I'll take a second to be political. In today's world, let's get rid of this toxic masculinity crap and let's all be a little feminine crap, and let's start being ourselves, and let's be proud of it. If we work from the heart and from the brain and not from emotion and anger, who are we to question how somebody does something? Friends, do it your way, but do it the loving way, and you're doing it the right way. How am I celebrating Father's Day? Well, with you all, I've got a list of, I think it was 8 different interesting facts about fathers. I thought I'd share that. So I put these facts together from the internet, and I'm going to read them to you with a little bit of pictures to go along. And yes, it is little known. Yeah, I'm not going to do the beginning because this whole show is little known facts about fathers. And let's start with Halsey Taylor invented the drinking fountain. That doesn't seem like much, but he invented it in 1912 as a tribute to his father, who died from typhoid fever after drinking from a contaminated water supply. So his father drove his invention. That's neat. George Washington, the celebrated father of the country, the United States. It says our country, but I'm not U.S., had no children of his own. A 2004 study suggested that a type of tuberculosis, I've never had that kind of trouble saying that. A 2004 study suggested that a type of tuberculosis that Washington contracted in childhood may have rendered him sterile. He did, however, adopt his 2 children from Martha Custy's first marriage. Interesting. And no, I'm not going to get into the racist background of George Washington. Almost everybody was racist back then in today's standards, so we should just never talk about any of them. Yes, I got a little political. That's me. Number 5. This is a fun one. Winnie the Pooh. A. Milne created Winnie the Pooh for his son, Christopher Robin. Pooh was based on Robin's teddy bear, Edward, a gift Christopher had received for his first birthday. And on their father-son visits to the London Zoo, where the bear named Winnie was Christopher's favorite. Pooh comes from the name of Christopher's pet swan. Interesting pets back then, hey? Well, I've always loved Winnie the Pooh. And the voice of Papa Smurf, Don Messick, is also the voice of Scooby-Doo, Ranger Smith on Yogi Bear, and Astro and Rudy on the Jetsons. Ruh-roh. And friends, in 2001, Yuri Yusevich, cosmonaut and commander of the International Space Station, received a talking picture frame from his 12-year-old daughter while in orbit. The gift was made possible by Radio Shack, which filmed the presentation of the gift for a TV commercial. I couldn't find that commercial, but I at least put a picture of him up. And we're moving along. Friends, in the underwater world of the seahorse, it's the male who's pregnant. Yes, it's the male who carries the eggs and births the babies. Although in fish, many, many times the male looks after the babies. In this case, they actually carry them. 2 more, a little touching. This one, wonderful Stevie Wonder. His song, Isn't She Lovely, is about his newborn daughter, Aisha. If you listen closely, you can hear Aisha crying during the song. And this next one made me cry researching it. Yeah. Good fathers. You know, they good fathers, good mothers, good people. They make your heart sing. Dick Hoyt, and I'm going to put a few pictures up here just to recognize him, has pushed and pulled his son Rick, who has cerebral palsy, through hundreds of marathons and triathlons. Rick cannot speak, but using a custom-designed computer, he has been able to communicate. They ran their first 5-mile race together when Rick was in high school. When they were done, Rick sent his father this message. Hang on, the message is coming. Dad, when we were running, it felt like I wasn't disabled anymore. That's all we will ever want, is to make our kids feel normal. I'm not cutting that out. That's just a little raw hippie. A father. Yeah, a father who takes fathering very, very serious. We'll end this by just telling you guys a little bit extra about me. I grew up with a really, really nice family. No, we weren't wealthy in any means. In fact, we were probably lower to middle income. Always, Dad had trouble with money. Not because he didn't handle it well, just because for most of our lives, it was one income, and he was trying really hard. He always tried little business ventures and stuff like that. My dad, although strong and silent, a little bit quiet, was one of the best fathers I've known throughout my life. He's 88 now, and when I'm finished this, I'll be phoning him. It's too early in British Columbia right now to phone him. He's 88 and still always asking about all the grandchildren, all the great-grandchildren, and soon a great-great-grandchild for him. Only a month away, and the great-great-grandchild will be born to him, whatever. So growing up, truly, all I ever wanted, yes, I was playing guitar in a rock band. I was having a beautiful time as a teenager. I really liked music, and there was a part of me that wanted a future as a musician. But truly, all I ever wanted was to find a good job so I could be a good father. That was it. So when I got a chance for a job with Canadian Pacific Railway, I bit at it. I had to move 1,000 kilometers away and live by myself at 18 years old. But I did it because I wanted to prepare my future. Within a year and a half, I met the woman that I was going to marry and her daughter, and I adopted her and had 2 more babies with that lady. Things didn't work out, but I raised those 3 kids on my own as a single dad, and that's why they have celebrated Mother's Day with me often. And then I met another woman, and later in life decided to have another baby. So I now have 4 kids, ranging from 39 to 36 to 34 to 11. I have grandchildren from 22, 7 grandchildren from 22 down to 2. And I'm about to have a great-grandchild. Family is everything, friends. Call your dad today, call your mom, call your kids, call your friends. Touch base and just celebrate parenthood. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony.